Hello again.
Dad started this prematurely, and I'm not happy. Because there is a cutscene. It's like bullshit and stuff, but there's a cutscene.
No worries, it hasn't hit yet. There it goes.
Woo!
With the clicky clacks.
Yeah, we love the click clacks, don't we? This is our favorite level.
It's the level that everybody wishes they could skip.
Absolute best, just like... This is the 8th wonder of the world, everybody.
Back to bed. You'll feel better.
Midnight Shield? It's not midnight yet, though. Does that mean it doesn't work? It's not very effective?
That last part probably true.
Oh, that reminds me. Remember that bullshit that we encountered?
Which one?
We couldn't figure out our... I'm stuck on a pebble.
Yeah.
We couldn't figure out our save files because after that power outage we had for like 2 seconds, it reset the system settings. Remember? Mm-hmm. So I lost my RNG run. Which I gotta fix one of these days. We almost lost some stuff. Because every time we saved, we couldn't find anything. Because didn't have the time settings. So we're like, what is anything anymore?
Everything's screwed up.
Shit. We did fix it though, obviously, but it sucked. But so the rest of that comment thread, because I'm not done yet. There's more. So I sent that person a response, and they asked me, "Have you heard of Project 1999?" And I think I've mentioned this to you before, but have you heard of it?
You did tell me about it the last time you mentioned it.
Yeah. But have you heard of this before?
I hadn't before that, no.
Okay. Because I tried to explain to them exactly how you work when it comes to your choice of video games. You try to pick little indie-looking things, or things that at least aren't the mainstream or popular. And I know I say that knowing that this game is based on EverQuest, and also that you've picked God of War up. Or you've picked up Gauntlet, which is based on the 1980 arcade game.
Which was kind of fun.
So I say that full well knowing that it's not an entirely true statement.
We don't do a whole lot of mainstream stuff. It's just not big on our list.
So I asked this person, I'm like, I haven't heard of it, what is it? And walking into walls, it's the original game that Legends of Norrath is completely based around. It's an MMO like WoW or something, but with significantly darker, grittier, and more dangerous world. Fucking... Oh, that's my anti-Pebble. Okay. It sounds like EverQuest to me, honestly, because that's what this is supposedly, kind of based on.
Well, it's supposed to be in that same world.
Anyone can correct me, by the way, because A, I was not around in 1999, and B, I don't know much about this game outside of the game,
And according to the titling of the game, it's actually a part of EverQuest.
Yeah. Allegedly, it's Realms of EverQuest. It's the same universe. It may not be the same plot, but it's the same universe. And I have looked up the name Furiona V. People cosplay her sometimes. And yes, she is very much like an EverQuest figure, so... Like, it'd be like saying, I guess, like, oh, we have D&D, but we don't have Tiamat.
Okay.
But how can you do such a thing? If they didn't have her in this game, it would be like that, you know? I feel like that's what it would be like. Or
At
like,
least to some degree.
like that's not in existence.
Now, once we finish this run through, or are we still planning on doing the
Yes.
extremely hard version once we level the characters up to max? And
No. Maybe on our own, but not for like this. What I'm thinking for this is just keeping it to like a pass through of each side.
okay.
That's what we agreed upon, at least.
Mm-hmm.
So which way do we want to go?
Well, this one, I'm just swinging at a guy.
I know. I'm watching you swing at the guy and being like, why are you not letting me go where I want to go? I'm on the dog leash of camera no. But yeah.
Camera, I don't want it yet.
Yeah. Well, I told this person, I'm like, you usually play like Perfect World, not WoW.
I don't like WoW.
Yeah. Well, so...
WoW is not a free-to-play.
Yeah. Once you hit level 20, you now have to pay for your character.
Yeah, no. Not doing it. I'll start over again.
It's free up to level 20.
Or it was. I don't know if it still is.
No idea.
They may have changed it.
I don't know what way they would have changed it. And League of Legends is the arcane stuff. Which is that whole, like, top-down arena-type game.
Mm-hmm.
Which is not, at least up my alley. Like, I don't do online multiplayer anything. And I
Don't
keep...
play my Perfect World.
But I will pick up arrows all the time.
You can play Perfect World with me every now and again.
Yeah, but, like, that's an afternoon, and I'm usually doing 5 other things while I do it just to cope.
Hey, it's not that bad.
No, it's not. It's my sheer lack of ability to function in a...
Would you like a sword that's Ranger?
No. 'Cause I ain't one.
Only another $5,000 to go. I'll be over here, Mosey.
Yeah, I said to them, I'm like, I should investigate or see if Dad knows anything. When I was younger, I know Dad tried to pick, like, darker, edgier, or more indie-scene games. More niche ones or less popular ones, because the mainstream wasn't his vibe in terms of gaming. And you don't know much about this thing. Yeah. Dad would pick things like Orphan, which I really, really... If we ever got an emulator, because I highly doubt we could actually find a full game.
You might be able to online, but it's probably going to cost you a good bit these days.
Probably.
That's the other thing.
Unless someone's selling it for like $20.
Mm-hmm. That's another thing. A lot of the older games are starting to go for more and more money.
Well, yeah, because they're old. Price of vintage.
Yeah.
It's like having a Barbie that's mint in box, never opened, not scratched.
Or played with.
Depressing doll, but you know, like, it resells for great amounts of money. Okay, I need to focus now, but I will continue talking to you. Obviously, because this would be very unentertaining if I didn't. Into the corner.
Okay, I'll push the block.
Yeah, because this is stupid. This is...
We hate the block pushing bit.
This is the worst part about this entire run.
This is the bad part of the game.
Like, the entire game is easy except for this.
Like, anybody would choose to go run through a cave with a block.
A block with bad physics. Because it doesn't even, like, move in one direction or on a track or anything. No, it free moves, and the problem...
And you also don't get to grab a hold of it or anything like that.
No, so if it gets stuck on something, you're just... You've made your choice.
You're boned.
Now, suffer.
Now figure out how to get it out of there.
Hey, there's a save point back there in case we get stuck.
Oh, you're just going to ignore the block now.
Yep. You got it, boss.
I ain't no boss.
No, sir. We're trying to pincer move this thing.
Hey, which way are we going with this?
I don't know. Let's explore.
Okay, we'll go this way first.
I tried to murder Skelly. I'm sorry,
I'm still
buddy.
trying to murder Skelly.
I'm spanking him for being in my way. Bad pet.
It also sounds like one of the tracks that's coming at us.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because this person asked me, like, you'd make a great VTuber, I think. Like, do you play any, like, online games like COD or MMOs, like, you know? And I'm like, no. I don't play Call of Duty. I don't play WoW. I don't play League of Legends. I don't do arena-based games like Fortnite or PUBG or any of that crap. I don't play anything online. I just don't.
Mostly video.
I do free-to-play. If it's online, it's probably Perfect World. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not very compelling to watch.
No.
That'd be like playing Pokemon Scarlet.
Somebody would get a kick out of that.
Well, they would.
It's very niche.
Well, yeah. So, but me being a VTuber, as I tried to tell them, not what I want to do with my life.
Wouldn't mind it for fun.
Anyone who's watched this channel for a hot minute, or even has read anything about me, I want to be an author, so I'm mostly doing this kind of to have a social media presence.
Or at least fun.
But my goal is not to be employed by a VTuber agency that owns my soul. You know?
You have to put out so many episodes.
No, you have to not only put out episodes... I've heard people talk about this online before as to why it looks cool, but it's not everything it's cracked up to be. You can't just instantly become a VTuber. Not only do you have to, like, pass interviews and rigorous, like, this, that, and the other, and prove that you are worth something to a company, but then there's months, up to years, of waiting for your model to come in.
Huh.
They have to draw up a model. They have to give you a character. It's not that simple. You have an artist who draws the model for you. Someone who builds this thing and, like, gives you a look. That is your virtual avatar, that is your VTuber model, that is who you are as a character. That is the anime person that you are portrayed as on the internet. And then they have to rig it. They have to rig the thing to animate to your face, so the mouth moves when you talk, the body moves when you shift around. You have hotkeys so you can change the animation or change your expression.
Ew.
It's expensive as hell.
Even start.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
And on top of that, you are owned by an agency that basically you sign your soul away to, practically, in my opinion. They want, because they'll be like, you gotta pump out content, you may do things that you do or do not want to do, like, depending on who owns you, and again, it's an interview process.
Mm.
Like...
Are you willing to do this for us to
No. Like, I know it would probably help me, but then again, VTubers were like a niche demographic, and then everybody became a VTuber, you know?
That reminds me too much of a certain anime that has people being beatcubers. You remember that?
No.
Oh, shut up.
Did we molest the portal?
Yep.
Okay, thank God, because that's a pain in the ass.
Well, we found the ending.
Yeah, we found the ending. We just need to figure out the rest of this. And there's also an offshoot that we didn't explore.
We want to do that.
Because we left it at that first junction.
Mm-hmm. Well, because that's usually what we do. We go to the first junction, take a side shot, see if it works. If not, oh well.
That way we don't waste our time pushing the pebble around.
Yeah.
Because you could spend forever doing that. And you don't want to spend forever doing that. It's stupid. Yeah. But so, yeah, being a VTuber ain't all it's cracked up to be, and also it used to be this, like, niche talent, like, you had specific people that you just knew as a VTuber, and now it feels like everybody and their brother's becoming one. Like, it's not as unique and funny as it used to be, in that sense. So it's like, everybody's a VTuber, and that's cool. That's their thing.
Eden Zero again.
Like, I'm okay with... I kind of like
Once you get it.
I like the Game Grumpsian style thing that we do, in my opinion, much better.
Or it's just two people having fun.
We're just playing a game. There's nothing complicated about it. We can do it from the comfort of our home. We don't have to worry about how much money we're making about it. We don't have to add it as like a third job for me for stress. And my stress levels.
We have enough of those.
Third job, Jesus Christ. Okay. Let's not even. Ugh, someone quit their job at Mom's work after like 2 days of being there, saying it was too much for them, and Mom's like, everybody and their brother in my store has 2 or 3 jobs, including working at our company. Okay, so him saying he can't handle more than one is bullshit. And I'm like, why don't you get a second job? Oh, right, because you're a manager.
Where are we going with that?
I don't know. This way, toward the blue thing.
That's where I thought we were going, but it looked like you were taking it off at some junction.
I'm just going to take this with me over here, like, that's okay.
It seemed like going to the corner was a great idea.
I'll just take this way.
Yep.
Nah, Skelly.
Go in the hole.
No. Maybe tomorrow. Nah, I'll just take this with me over here. No, you can't have it. It's mine. No. See, this stone is just allergic to the hole. No, the stone's just allergic to the hole. Plug the hole.
And they're not even the right shape. They're not even the right shape of the hole.
No.
You put the square thing in a round hole.
I say that too often at work. Round peg, square hole. Round peg, square hole. Round peg, square hole.
Well, if the round peg is small enough, then it's fine.
Did you ever want to know what I'm muttering to myself in the cabinet? Between, we couldn't whole-ass fuck this up. We had to half-ass fucking it up. It's that or square peg, round hole, square peg, round hole, square peg, round hole.
Sleep.
Because I'm trying to shove a square bottle of orange juice surrounded by round-shaped other bottles of orange juice, The shapes do not mesh. This doesn't work. By the way, do you know how long we have in the episode?
2 seconds.
Like 2 minutes.
Okay, let's see if we can get to the next hole.
Let's see. Pick away.
Yeah, I think both of these are longer than the first one.
Depends. One of them's super easy, and one of them's super hard, and then you have the Goldilocks one that's in the middle. But yeah, we have not heard of this Project 1999. I should do some digging to give us some talking points one of these days.
I figured we'd just have some fun with it. See what happens.
I keep thinking that's a shoot, and it's not.
1999.
I just keep launching myself like that.
Well,
just yank me by my cankles. Yeah, because they're confused as to why my feet go before I do, and then the rest of me follows.
The rest of you just kind of get.
They're very confused as to what they're witnessing when that happens.
And then I do things like that.
And it's not because I disappeared, they're just confused because what the actual fuck is that animation? But yeah. So I'm gonna...
Is he off killing the sea creature?
Yeah, I think so. Where? And Skelly died. But that's okay. Because guess what? Before we go in, subscribe if you guys want to. We don't really care if you do, but if you do, you get to see more content like this. And don't forget to ding dong the bell, you ding dongs.
Have a horribly wonderful day.
Okay. Yeah, we still have time.
Okay, time enough for one more.